There, you're recording.
Do you see the record?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep, you're good.
awesome.
Yay.
Okay.
Technology is on our side. Okay, I'll mute myself now.
Except I've gone ahead in my slides there. Okay, perfect.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so welcome to week 2. This is the second week of an 8-week series. Today we're going to talk about a subject I love, nutrition and supplements. All of us have different needs for our body. We don't need every product that doTERRRA has. So we have to get to the bottom of what our bodies actually need. I'm just going to check my lighting here. And like everything that you need to feel your best. A couple leaders are on here like Laura and Sam. And if you have any questions, you can put your questions in the chat box and they'll reply. At the end, we'll do a Q&A and we'll give you a link so you can get credit for attending this class. So, and pay attention to the code word. I'll be saying it near the end of the class. And once you complete the 8-week series, you get a prize and a certificate of completion. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with some food for thought. Why are people around us so sick? And I don't mean in the current condition with COVID, I mean in general. I was looking for some information from Canada, but I got some from the US, just a little bit. There are 10 products in the United States that are allowed with the FDA, but they're not allowed in Europe at all. And these products are proven to cause hyperactivity in children and serious diseases. We are what we eat. What we put in our bodies either will fight disease or feed disease. It's our choice. We need to be educated on what we're eating. Thank goodness in Canada, we have a great healthcare system on many levels. But we don't focus on prevention. We focus on immediate fixes. So for instance, I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago and I had an issue. It was actually a little skin rash. And I said, I couldn't get rid of it. And so he gave me a steroid cream, which is great, and it worked. But he didn't get to the bottom of what was actually causing this issue. And so I think that's really important for us to look at. What is the cause? Don't just try to Band-Aid it. Let's start at the bottom. And I believe it was, he wasn't sure, but I actually changed some laundry soap and I have super sensitive skin. That's one of the main reasons I got into doTERRRA, because I had so many skin reactions. And I believe it's the detergent. So I'm not using that detergent anymore. It was like, brand name detergent. And I didn't see that it had fragrance in it. So I believe that was the cause of the irritation. So I learned my lesson. It was on sale. I shouldn't have bought it. And so I believe we can take action in our lives. The 80-20 rule is helpful. 80% of the time choosing healthy foods and 20% of the time loosening up a little. This will help us fight disease overall. I just listened to a podcast about nutrition. So today we need 25 oranges to get the same nutrients we got in an orange 50 years ago. So that tells you a little bit about our soil and how deficient it is and how much pollution there is in the air. So we can't eat 25 oranges just to keep up. So now more than ever, I believe we really need to focus on what we're putting in our bodies and how we can supplement to prevent disease. Okay, so we get into nutrition and supplements. Nutrition is foundational. It allows our body to function optimally. The main thing that people talk to me about is lack of energy, brain fog, feeling sluggish, like they're in a slump. What we're consuming isn't feeding our body the right thing. It's like when you put water in the gas tank of your car just won't go. It's not going to go anywhere because you're not putting what is designed to use as fuel. Everything we need comes from the earth. The things that our body are not meant to consume are, especially in large doses, we've been eating like processed foods. Eventually our body's going to peter out. Our bodies aren't going to give us the energy we need if we're not eating the proper foods. Our bodies are strong, resilient, and good at detoxing. It takes a long time to not feel well. But it's not like if I eat one hamburger, I'm just going to fall over. But slowly over time, it creeps into our foundation. Our body can't do its job because it's working so hard to help with pain management and inflammation. We need to get back on track in alignment. Can you guys still see my screen okay? Looks like it's squished down a bit. Yeah, it looks okay?
It seems okay.
Okay. I think the
It's a little squished down.
yeah,
The heading is cut off, but we can see the details in the vitamin bottles.
Okay, I don't think I can edit it while I'm on it, so. Okay, so the first product I'm going to talk about is a lifelong vitality. It's the most foundational thing that you can put in your body to supplement your diet. Now, that being said, this doesn't replace your salad or your apple. It doesn't replace your good choices, which we should all be making better choices on a regular basis. I'm one to talk. I definitely need to, since I started doing some research on this nutrition and supplements, I've really focused on what I'm putting in my body and realizing, you know, I don't need all those processed food. If I get really hungry and then I eat the wrong thing. So it's stuff that we can all think about, be more conscious about, and what we're putting in our body. So lifelong vitality is the nutritional equivalent of 12 servings of fruits and vegetables. That's a lot of fruits and vegetables compacted down into whole food sources and vitamins that we can take. It's also bioavailable, which absorbs in our body very quickly. I don't know about you, but when I drink a smoothie in the morning, which I'm doing right now, and I put my greens in there, it's pretty common for me to have a smoothie for breakfast and salad for lunch or dinner, and I'm still not getting as many fruits and vegetables as I need in a day. The Canada Food Guide recommends children 4 to 8 servings for kids, right? 7 to 8 servings for adults. I probably eat 1 to 2 fruits during the day, and some days I don't. And then I'll have a salad with my dinner or my lunch. So when we're not eating as much as we need, our bodies are being filled up with things that are processed. It makes us feel really full, and then we don't want the healthy foods. So when we lack essential minerals, nutrients, and vitamins, our bodies just can't perform optimally. Lifelong vitality is made from whole food sources. This means it has no fillers. It's just like the food source. So when you're getting things like vitamin C in your lifelong vitamins and omegas, these aren't laboratory produced vitamins. These are produced from land sources, marine sources, and they're essential oils for maximum support. LLV omegas are in a capsule, which preserves their potency longer. And that's important because omegas are good for our brain, our heart, our gut, and for clarity of thought. I love these vitamins because I actually just ran out about 5 days ago, and I can really tell a difference in my energy levels for sure during the evenings when I'm, like usually I have to like make dinner, do the dishes, get stuff ready for tomorrow. And I'm just like, I just want to go to bed. So I'm looking forward to getting these vitamins back. I get them on Monday, and I don't usually run out. That was a big mistake of mine. So LLV comes in a box. You get 3. So the alpha CRS, and that supports healthy cellular function. The EO omega, and this is our omega fatty acid that helps support joint, cardiovascular, brain health, and healthy immune function. And the microplex VMZ. This is our multivitamin and minerals from A to Z. It also contains a tummy tamer for people who have a sensitivity to vitamins and makes them feel kind of nauseous. It has peppermint, ginger, and caraway to calm the stomach. So with your membership, you can purchase these in a group, but in a box for a discount, and then you can add on other supplements for even further discount. Now, we don't have all the supplements in Canada. We have some like the doTERRRA. I believe we have the PB Assist, I'm not sure, but most of the extra supplements that we're talking about, you can order from the US warehouse. So this is basically the basement of our body. It builds a strong foundation, and it's key to a strong home. And when a disaster comes, a strong foundation is going to help you get through whatever health concern you're dealing with. And for me, every day I take my supplements, I feel like I'm building a strong foundation. This is the baseline of my health. So we're going to talk about our gut. Gut health is foundational. I don't know if people have heard this before. I'm sure a lot of people have. They talk about our gut as our second brain. 80% of your immune system is actually in your gut. And the microbiome of your stomach, your intestines, how your food is digested, and what good bacteria lives there actually controls how well your body and how well your body feels. How food is digested and what good bacteria lives there. And why food is so important. So I'm reading off my notes here because I couldn't memorize this whole thing. But hopefully I'm not going too fast, and I'm going to slow down a little bit. The gut plays a vital role in our overall health and well-being. And you know it's true. Just pay attention to what you eat. When you eat a salad or drink your smoothie, you feel good and energized. And when you eat too much pizza, like I did last weekend, it tasted so good and I was so hungry, I had a terrible tummy ache all night. And it kept me up, kept me awake. And, you know, it all goes back to the one meal that I ate and my body wasn't happy. Our gut is really vital for our immune function and our mental wellness and everything that goes into our gut. So we need help. Even with the best diet, we're missing stuff. That's why we supplement. Like I said about, 50 years ago, an orange had way more nutrients than it does today. So, and antibiotic use can damage your gut health. I do think that there is definitely a place for antibiotics. I'm very grateful for the invention of that, but it does hurt our gut health. So we need probiotics because it kills the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. So it's important to keep our gut healthy with probiotics. We really do need to be taking them daily. Exercise is an important part of your gut health as well because it keeps things moving to prevent sluggish bowels. I said that really loud, bowels. Sorry. Yeah, my whole house can hear me say bowels and they're like, what are you actually presenting on, Tara? Products that we have to help through doTERRRA is PB Assist. This is our probiotic. It's a specific supplement that is really genius. It's double encapsulated. It's a prebiotic and a probiotic. So when you take it internally, the prebiotic will be released in your stomach and the probiotic will be released in your intestines. That's super important because if your probiotics open in your stomach, where you have all that stomach acid, it'll be killed. And it'll actually die before they get to your intestinal tract. Most probiotics on the market today don't make it to your intestines. They die in your stomach. They have, millions of probiotics, but they're dying, so they're not making it. So you're not getting, the efficiency that you need. I'm just going to make sure there's nobody waiting in the waiting room because I did let them all in, but I'm just going to go there and check. Okay, there we go. So the technology in PB Assist Plus is awesome for that because it gets all the way into your intestines. And it's recommended to take them at night. The kids version, which when we say kids, let's be honest, they're delicious. They taste like pixie sticks. We can take them instead of the PB Assist or alongside because they have different probiotics in each. It tastes like watermelon, and every single probiotic is micro-encapsulated. So it goes beyond the stomach into the intestines. My kids love these. So I try to keep them in the house because I know they're going to take them, and they think it's a bit of a treat. So we're going to go on to TerraZyme. TerraZyme helps break down the food. So it's a digestive enzyme, and it helps us absorb our nutrients and eliminate what isn't good for us. We need to eat more raw veggies. I'm just saying I'm not going to eat a massive salad and 14 carrots just to make sure I get enough digestive enzymes. That's just not going to happen.
Tara, sorry to stop you.
Okay.
There's a few people in the waiting room.
Oh, that's so weird. Okay, let me just check.
Apparently they can't get in or something.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
I enabled the waiting room. Now I've disabled it. So let's try that again. Laura, can you check your settings? Can you do?
I can't do anything because I made you the host. But if you disabled the waiting room, then there shouldn't even be a waiting room there.
Yeah, I know. Well, I enable waiting room. You have disabled the waiting room. Okay, there we go.
So everyone should be in now, and if you just leave it, if people hop out and back in, then they won't go into the waiting room. They'll just come right into the call.
Okay, Michelle, can you let me know if anybody messages you and they can't get in? So what's a good idea is to take 1 TerraZyme with every meal. So say you're eating raw vegetables, you won't need as many TerraZyme to break down your food. But if say you're going out for a big dinner with lots of burgers and French fries and stuff, you might need more TerraZyme to help break down that heavy food, and it actually make your tummy feel better. It's one of the best things that you can possibly do for energy because digestion takes a ton of energy. Okay, so we're going to go through some extra things. We went through the foundational supplements. These are extra supplements that we recommend depending on what you need. Does everybody need every one of these? Absolutely not. I don't take all these supplements on a daily basis. The ones we just talked about, I take on a daily basis. The ones we're going to talk about, I don't take on a daily basis. It just depends on what I need and what you need. I do take targeted ones to maximize my wellness. Some of you have pain, anxiety, and maybe your liver needs support. Some of you have trouble sleeping. That's what we're going to get into, targeting things. And not everyone has all of these problems, hopefully. Hopefully not. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the Deep Blue Complex. This complex helps support muscle and joint comfort and function. If you're someone who has aches and pains on a very regular basis, this is going to be a key supplement for you. Maybe you don't live daily with pain, but it comes and goes. Maybe you have the occasional headache. This can be your go-to. So you could probably just take, 1 or 2 just to get rid of that temporary pain. If you have constant pain, you can take it daily. You can use this tandem with Deep Blue Rub or Deep Blue Oil. And this is not Deep Blue Oil that you're putting on your body. Those oils are not ingestible. This is just part of the Deep Blue family. There's no Deep Blue Oil in these. The Deep Blue family is designed for all things aches, pains, joint discomfort, muscle pains, and things like that. You can take this daily or as needed. When you buy it on your loyalty rewards order and you buy your lifelong vitality and add on, you can get it for a discounted price. Okay, so Adaptive. Now Adaptive came out, I think, about a year ago. This is one of my new favorites. My daughter and I take it daily. It calms and promotes positive feelings. And it seems like not only we are carrying extra stress right now, but the children are as well because of the whole COVID and everything that's going on. This helps us adapt to the new life changes. So when you take it, it helps you calm and promotes positive feelings over an extended period of time. They did a really cool test for children. There were some as young as the age of 12. During this double-blind test, they noticed that not only the first week of taking these Adaptive, they were reporting feeling more supported and calm and just a better sense of well-being and less anxious. But then after 4 weeks, their improvement was even greater. It supports your mood and helps improve your state of mind. And it helps when acclimating to new surroundings and adapting to stressful situations. In my opinion, there is not a more important supplement for this time that we're living in. This is one for everybody. Just gonna take a little sip. Not used to talking so much. Nobody's telling me to shut up. I'm surprised. Okay, so let's go on to turmeric capsules. Turmeric's an incredible dual chamber capsule. It has both the turmeric powder, and turmeric powder is the one that you would get from the root of the turmeric, and turmeric oil. So when they say dual chamber, that's what they're talking about. So you have the oil and then the powder inside. So you have both. This technology is amazing, and no other company has patented it. It increases the effectiveness of turmeric by 11% rather than just taking the powdered turmeric with the oil as well. Turmeric is good for inflammation, immune system, and cardiovascular health. It is recommended to be taken daily because when we do things daily, our bodies get stronger and stronger. And sometimes we have inflammation in our body that we don't even know about. Okay, so serenity. Serenity is for those of you that may need to get a better sleep. And sleep is when we heal. Sleep is when our bodies restore. And if you're not sleeping very well, serenity is going to be a supplement for you. It relieves occasional sleeplessness, and it promotes healthy relaxation and restful sleep. This can make a difference in the quality and ease of going to sleep if you have a hard time falling asleep. It helps reduce stress and helps you get the refreshing sleep you need without leaving you feeling groggy the next day. It's not a sleeping pill. There are some people that I know that take it during the day for anxiety because it's so calming for the body. And this isn't going to make you feel like you could pass out. It's just a calming oil capsule. Okay, so phytoestrogen and bone nutrients. So used to complement a program of eating right and exercising to help minimize the uncomfortable symptoms of PMS and then transition through menopause. This combination comes together or separate, but is recommended for hormonal support and not necessarily just for women. Specifically the bone nutrient. So many men need calcium and magnesium in their body. And this is an extra shot of calcium and magnesium in the bone nutrient complex. The bone nutrient is great for when somebody has a broken bone or when somebody's going through growing pains and just needs more support. Bone nutrient is a key for restless leg syndrome. My husband has restless leg syndrome, and he uses magnesium for that. He takes that daily, but I think I'm going to get him on this to try. He also uses the deep blue rub. So you can take this alongside of the lifelong vitality for the restless leg syndrome because you're probably deficient in magnesium. Phytoestrogen will help support your hormone levels, healthy bones, heart tissue, and this contains a specific flaxseed oil extract, which is helpful in managing estrogen metabolism and how we metabolize that. Great for women that are perimenopausal and menopausal, and great for PMS symptoms. Okay, and we're going to talk about Mito2 Max. Mito2 Max is the energy and stamina complex. This supports healthy cellular production. There are no stimulants in here. It's natural energy. It helps increase your mental clarity. It helps increase your efficient use of oxygen, which is very energizing to the body. A lot of times we take this before we work out. And one of these things that's really interesting, it helps balance our cortisol levels, which is our stress hormone. We have a lot of extra cortisol in our body when we first wake up in the morning, so that's a really good time to work out and work it out of your body. But this helps balance it if you don't have time to work out right first thing in the morning. And that affects our estrogen and our reproductive system. Instead of maybe grabbing a coffee at 3 p.m., grab a Mito2 Max to balance your energy. Okay, so Zendocrine complex. Okay, so this helps support cleansing, filtering functions of the liver, the kidneys, the lungs, and the skin. If you've had skin issues and you know your liver needs more support, you can take this one on a regular basis. It helps with normal detoxification, and it helps cleaning the organs. We need our liver and kidneys to function optimally. Maybe we enjoy the occasional alcoholic beverage, or maybe we overindulge at times. This would help filter your liver and keep your body clean. And we also have it in an oil, and you can apply it topically. So this is an internal one, but you can also apply it topically. Okay, so this is Yarrow Palm. This is a rather newer one. I think this came out last year. So this is the last supplement I'm going to talk about. This is a cellular beauty complex. In addition to Yarrow Palm essential oil and cold pressed pomegranate oil, this formula has certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils, including celery seed, frankincense, palm rosa, turmeric, and melissa. Important active ingredients include grapeseed and melon extract, as well as zinc, citrate, and vitamin C. This is vital to collagen production. This is best to use at night to help improve skin firmness and reduce your skin imperfections. It illuminates and brightens your complexion. It has melissa oil that is key for fighting off viruses. It is a powerful antioxidant, and it promotes cellular health. It supports healthy metabolic function and maintain your skin's youthful appearance. If you're taking this supplement, if you're not only getting the benefits of healthier hair and skin, you're also getting the benefits of a stronger immune system. It's amazing how these oils and supplements work, because if you're taking it for one thing, it often benefits another thing in your body and you don't even realize it. So this is a daily sample of a schedule. So basically in the morning before breakfast, this is an idea of how you could take your supplements, and you can adjust it how you need to as to what you need, like what your body needs. So in the AM before breakfast, you can take 2 turmeric and 1 PB Assist. And then with breakfast, take 2 LLVs, 1 Terrazyme, and 1 Adaptive. And then lunch, take 2 of the LLVs, which is a Lifelong Vitality, 1 Terrazyme, and 2 Mito 2 Max. And at bedtime, 2 Yarrow Complex, 2 Copaiba, which we didn't talk about, but Copaiba is a great one for pain and anxiety, and 2 Serenity at bedtime. Okay. Oh, and a trick to taking these supplements is to lean your head forward when you swallow, and they actually go down much easier, because a lot of people put their head back to swallow it. I find it's much easier to lean your head forward. Okay. So this is a sample of a wellness box or an LRP order, so loyalty rewards points. So as a doTERRRA wholesale member, you get 25% off with loyalty rewards. You can earn points back every month for free products, so you get points. When your wellness box, for your wellness box, you can order supplements every month and staples like shampoo, toothpaste, body wash, skincare, and then you can earn points for these items. I'm sure a lot of you that are on here already know about that because you're in the continuing ed, so you probably are already on the program. Where else you get free products? Just by purchasing staples you use every day. And these are clean, non-toxic products, unlike what you purchase at the drugstore. If you place a 125 PV order on or before the 15th of the month, you'll also get the free product of the month. I love this program and I take advantage of it every month. And sometimes I don't get everything I need, so I have to order again. Okay, so I'm going to stop here for a second to ask you if you have any questions about the supplements that I can help you with. And after the questions, if you're interested in sharing and teaching others about doTERRRA, you can stay on the Zoom. Oh, and the code word. Yes, I forgot to give you guys the code word. I'm sorry. I thought I had it on here. The code word is slim and sassy. I wrote it down on here and then I don't know where it went. It disappeared on me. So I'm gonna, if you wanna ask questions, now's a good time to unmute yourself. I don't know if I can unmute everybody. I think you have to unmute yourself. Anybody have any questions?
Can you get any or all of these without any fish or seafood products in it? I have allergies.
That's a good question. I know that the omega-3s are not fish-based. I'm going to let Laura answer that question. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So there is a vegan LLV that is all land-based omegas and all the components of the vegan. That's a really good question for the other supplements. I'm not 100% sure. So we would just have to look at the ones that you're interested in taking and look at them individually. But I don't believe they would have any like thing from the ocean, but we would for sure. Well, that's not true because sometimes I believe there's algae in the terra greens. So you would actually have to look at the individual supplements separately, but in the LLV vegan pack, you're good to go.
Okay, I have no idea about the seaweed or the algae and stuff. I just know fish and shellfish are out.
Okay, yeah. So I would take the vegan LLV, and then yeah, just check the other things that you're interested in. I think that you'd be good, but of course you want to make sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. I have a question about the PV assist for the kids. How old should it be given? Like how old it's
Yeah, like
allowed?
at what age can you start giving them the PB assist?
Yes.
I don't know the exact answer for that, but I've given my kids from age 6 up. How about you, Laura?
Well, I've been giving it to my kids since Hudson was 2.
Oh.
Granted, I had big babies, but I believe on the box it says 3 years old. It is it's in a powder form, right? It's like a pixie stick, right? So it's like tastes like candy. So you could always open it up and split it in half if you're worried about it. But I see you've said in the comments here that your child is 4. They could 100% take one, and that would be great for them to take, especially if they're just on a round of antibiotics and if they're experiencing tummy aches.
Yeah.
So I always pump up the PB Assist Junior after my kids have been sick to help boost that good bacteria and flora in their gut and help boost their immune system every single time they've been sick.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, because I'm so worried because every time, like until now, like my child is always complaining, like after he eats, he says like, "Mommy, my tummy is like, I have tummy ache." So I was doubting that it was the effect of the antibiotics that he was taking like previous months. So yeah. So if this,
Lauren, can you guys hear Lauren? She's cutting in and out for me.
Yeah.
oh
Sketchy.
sorry.
Okay.
Hello. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm just glad to know that this this one will work for my son. Like I mean, I
Yeah.
give it to my son, so I'm happy about this because I'm totally like trying to advocate for my son, like in terms of his asthma, like any natural remedy I could give him, I will.
Totally. So Lauren, the other thing that you could do is you could make him a roller with Zengest in it. You can add in a couple drops of wild orange or ginger. Ginger is actually 10% off this month. You could add a drop of fennel. Fennel's the free oil of the month.
Okay.
And just dilute it for his body. So he probably only needs about 12 drops.
12 drops each?
A total.
Oh,
so
total.
you can talk to Lisa and she'll help you with the dilution, but you could also be applying that to his tummy before he eats to help further soothe the stomach and encourage digestion. That'll help also.
Okay. For the Zengest, is it not am I not allowed to give him like in the water?
For a 4-year-old, I wouldn't do that. I mean, Zengest is quite like potent tasting. I personally don't love the flavor of Zengest. My partner Alex drinks it in water. Everybody's different, but for a 4-year-old, we don't recommend internal use of oils before the age of 6. It's just not necessary. Their bodies don't need it.
Okay.
So I wouldn't give him a drop of oil in water. He won't I don't think he'll like that. So make a roller, apply it to his tummy. It's going to get in there where it needs to go, and start giving him the PB Assist Junior.
Okay. So for the oil, the combination is ginger, Zengest, and fennel?
Yeah, so you could do Zengest, fennel, wild orange, and ginger. That's like a super powerful combo for digestion.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and there's another question here from Teresa. Are all the supplements available in Canada? Tara, I'll let you take it away.
No, they're not. So I believe the PB Assist and the Terrazyme, and of course the LLV is all available in Canada. And the rest of the supplements we order from the US warehouse. So the good thing about ordering from the U.S. warehouse is you don't pay the tax, and you get the shipping back in points. So that's a good way to do it. And you can add it on to your LLV for a big discount as well. So that's the way I do it.
Ordering from the States will still count towards your loyalty orders?
Yes.
Okay, see, that's why I've never ordered from the States. It's like, I have to get my loyalty order.
Yes. Actually, Laura, if they order a partial order from Canada and a partial order from the US, will it go together? No, you can't get the free product of the month, can you?
It's supposed to all be on one order. So, and I have heard rumors that sometimes a customer service person will honor it, but I have never had that happen. So to get the free product of the month where you order 125 PV by the 15th, that is technically supposed to be on one order. So if you're going to order from the US, my suggestion is the way you do that is you log into your account, you click on the American flag, you set up a whole new LRP template, throw the things you want in there, and then you can either leave it to process on the date that you've set it at, or you can even hit process now, right? You can process your LRP anytime in the month, multiple times in the month if you want. Don't ever order on a standard order if you have an LRP set up. You can always order on your LRP. And then once that order processes, or once it's set to process, you can just go into your Canadian one. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there'll be a little button that says delete this LRP. You click delete this LRP, and now your Canadian one is gone, so you don't need to worry about getting a double process that month, and your US one is ready to go. And then next month, if you just want to order in Canada, you do the same thing. So you can flip-flop back and forth. It makes no difference in terms of points. Everything is connected to your account as a whole, not to your shopping cart. That makes sense? So if you flip-flop between a Canadian shopping cart LRP and a US, it doesn't matter. You don't need to worry about losing anything. If you've got commissions in your account, doesn't matter. It's all tied to your account, not to your shopping cart. So that's how I do it, because I don't order from the US every month. But when I do every other month, and that's when I get all my supplements, I stock up. And then the next month I get like my oils, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, body wash, that kind of stuff. And I go back and forth. Yeah.
Me too. Like 1 month I'll order from Canada, the next month I'll order from the US so I can get my supplements, and anything like that you can't get in Canada, like the throat lozenges. I mean, there's a few things that you can look at the US warehouse and find. Yeah. Any more questions?
Hi. I just wondered if we maybe could touch on how a beginner would start with the LLV. There's 2 here for lunch and 2 for breakfast. It's a bit starting out, right?
Yes. So I would recommend actually starting with a half dose in the very beginning, or even a quarter dose. When you very first start with a lifelong vitality, you'd want to take 1 of each 1 time a day. I'd say for the first week, and then build up, the next week, take 2 of each 1 time a day. And then maybe even do that for a couple weeks, and then get to two times a day. Me, myself, I take a half dose every day, and that seems to work for me. I have gone up to the full dose before, and it's great as well, but I'm just taking a half dose right now, and it really works for me and my husband. So just depends. You got to listen to your body. And in the beginning, when you first start, your body may go through sort of like a detoxification. So you may not feel 100% when you first start. It takes a little while for your body to get used to it. So just go easy on it. Thanks, Leanne.
No problem.
Can I also add to that? I'll also add that it is common to experience some like detoxification symptoms that can feel a bit like the flu. Anytime you are going to, this is not just in regards to taking LLB, but it could also be like when you're starting to use these oils and really getting them into your body. And to have no fear when that happens, that's actually good. That means that they're doing what they're meant to do in your body. Your body is recalibrating itself. It's like when you go to get your car serviced and you get an oil change, right? And you can imagine all that stuff flushing out of your car. It's the same idea with our body. And to have patience with yourself, patience with your body, patience with the process. Some people 3 days in and out, you're good to go. Other people, me included, it took a few weeks for my body to really kind of settle into it. I see Leanne nodding her head also.
Yeah.
And that also might include playing with the dosage. So one of the cool things about this natural medicine, it's very intuitive and it will improve your own ability to have intuition about yourself and your body. And so for me, I was on a half dose and I went on a half dose too long. I actually needed to increase my dose to like move through those symptoms. And I didn't. So I did like 10 days on a half dose and I was like, why am I feeling so awful? And then my wellness advocate who signed me up said, well, how much are you taking? And I told her and she said, you should bump it up. I bumped it up and within 2 days, woke up and it was like the birds were chirping, the clouds had parted, and I finally felt amazing. So, you know, you need to have some patience and some intuition with the process, and don't be afraid to reach out to your wellness advocate or ask questions in the community. We don't want you just ditching it thinking that they don't work for you, because there's always a sweet spot for everyone, but it can include some of that like shifting around and figuring out.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I have a question.
Hi.
I'm just wondering if it's possible, if I was to switch to start taking some of the capsules, the adaptive, the deep blue, things that I already use on a daily basis in my roller, is it too much to be using the capsules and your rollers or things like that? I just want to make sure.
Well, what I understand, it would be fine to do both. I would start slow with the capsules and, you know, introduce like one at a time, as opposed to like, I know it says you can take up to 12 a day of the deep blue, but you know, I would just start with one and just see how it goes and see how your body feels. Laura, do you want to say anything else about that?
Yeah. So oftentimes the supplements, the formulation of the supplements is different than what is in the oil blend, right? Like you can't take the deep blue oil internally. No way, never do that. And so the polyphenols are a completely different formulation that are meant to be a complement. So that means they're meant to provide inflammation support in the body, pain relieving effects in the body, totally different formulation. So I would say if you are already receiving good benefits from the oil, from using it topically, absolutely try the supplements, 100%. For me, the game changer was starting to take deep blue polyphenols. So I get a lot of, I go through phases of having a lot of chronic headaches. And migraines, deep blue polyphenols, turmeric duocaps, and the copaiba soft gels, for me, that like is the trifecta of amazingness that I have very, very few, if any, headaches. And if I feel one coming on and I need a little more boost, I'll take another deep blue polyphenol. It's like doTERRRA's version of Advil.
Okay. And speaking about the copaiba, can you take the copaiba soft gels if you're using copaiba internally under your tongue daily?
Okay, that's such a good question. So there are supplements that doTERRRA makes that are the same thing as the oil. Copaiba is one of them.
Okay.
Slim and Sassy is another one. So if you're already taking copaiba internally in a veggie cap, you don't need the soft gels.
Right on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool, you're welcome.
Any other questions? Okay, doesn't seem like we have any more questions, but if you guys do afterwards, you can email your wellness advocate, or you can post it on our Oil Live Evolution learning page, and we will get back to you with any answers. So yeah, go ahead, Laura.
It's Lauren.
Sorry.
I have another question about the
Lauren, I think your phone's cutting out because I can't hear you. I think we've lost you. Can anybody else hear her?
No.
Okay. Lauren, do you know how to use the chat? Maybe you could put it in the chat, the question. Okay, I'm going to just talk quickly, really quickly about 3 ways to share the oils, and then, is that okay, Laura? Do I have time to do that, or? Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I was like talking, there's nobody can hear me since.
Yeah, it keeps cutting in and out, Lauren. So
Oh, okay.
do you know how to use the chat?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
But
just put the question in the chat.
okay then. But can you hear me now?
I can now, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just having a question about the cream.
Yeah.
Is it the cream?
Yes.
I was like kind of interested about that. But when I was like searching for that, I couldn't see it in the website.
You're leaving us again.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna do it in the chat.
Do it in the chat. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on there. It's kind of cutting in and out. Okay. So for those of you that are interested in sharing doTERRA, that you love it and you feel like, you might be thinking to yourself, I just can't wait to tell my friends and my family about the oils, and I want to share. So you may want to share for, to get referrals, to get free oils. You may want to enroll friends and earn a little bit of extra income, or you may want to build a team to supplement or replace your income. It's basically endless with doTERRA. If you want to put the time and effort into it and you really work at it, you can build a residual income. And I believe in the beginning, you have to work very hard, many, many hours. I shouldn't say many hours. I would say to the point of, like, if you're serious about building a business, you're going to have to put the time in and you will get great benefits from it. So it might be something that you really believe in and it's on your heart that you want to share. And the company is amazing. I don't know. A good thing to do is to look at, if you Google or YouTube, Healing Hands, and basically what doTERRA does for the world. It's amazing. It's one of the main reasons. The first main reason that I got involved was I needed to lower my toxic load because I have such sensitive skin and my kids do as well. But also the company itself, I couldn't believe how much they give back and how they really want to change the world. It actually gives me goosebumps. So if this, feels good to you, connect with the wellness advocate that enrolled you, and they can help you get started. Okay, so I'm not going to get too much into it. I mean, you can talk a little bit about paying for your product, how many hours a week that would take to sort of, earn a small income to pay for your oils. You'd personally enroll a few people a month. And this is like the basic, the maximum earnings for an elite would be approximately $304 US a month, a premier $742 a month, and silver $21.98 a month approximately. And this is US dollars. And it, like I said, it goes on, it's limitless. It goes up to presidential diamond, and then you can build another business. So if you're a go-getter and you want to work hard at it, you can earn a lot of money doing this, and the benefits, emotionally and giving back to the world, I believe. And that's another reason is I want to help people. If you truly love people and want to help people, this is a great business to be in. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much for coming, you guys. I really appreciate you listening. And I felt a little bit like I was back in college doing a presentation. It's a little bit odd doing it on a Zoom though, because you're not in the same energy as people. So you can't really feel like, usually when you're in a presentation mode and you're presenting for people, you can kind of tell, how you're doing. But I had fun, and thank you so much for being here today. And I hope you have a great day.
Hey, Tara, one sec.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Michelle dropped the link to the survey
Okay.
in the comments, but I think it's probably pretty far up now. So let's maybe keep the chat open or keep this on for just a minute to let people access that survey link. So if you're on this call right now, yay, thanks, Sam.
Thanks,
there,
Sam.
she posted again. You can just click it, go complete the survey, and then you're done and you're good to go, and you're going to get the credit for this week.
Great.
And thank you, Tara, so much for teaching. Thank you. That was so wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Laura. That was fun. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you very much.
So Cami, you can connect with Michelle and she can send you the link for that. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks again, Tara. So great. Love my supplements. Reminded me that I need more of the Yaropalm cellular complex.
Yeah, I know.
Stopped taking it, and like I swear my hair was growing so fast, my nails, and I felt really good. I need to get on those again.
Oh, that's really good to know, because I have some and I haven't taken them, and I read a little bit about it and I thought, wow, they look really good. So I'll definitely try them as well.
I mean, the antioxidant support alone, they're like super powerhouse antioxidants. Can you hear Alex yelling? All
No.
Right. Oh, good. All right, so I think everybody's probably got the survey, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, I tried the Yaropalm, it was working wonders, and then I stopped. Yeah, Maria, right? Me too.
Good.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
All right, and well done on the time, Tara. Super impressed.
Oh, good. Thank you. Well,
I feel like we got lots of good questions in, which is always nice.
Yeah, because I was like, I did it this morning quickly just to see how long it would take, and it's in 30 minutes, like around 30 minutes. I thought that allows 15 for questions and stuff. So
well done, you nailed it. All right, you guys, I think we're good. So
okay, have a great day.
Tara.
Bye.
Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.